Hi, Super Friends. I'm Jason Inman.
And I'm Ashley Victoria Robinson.
Welcome to DCTV Recap, the show where we talk about all the DC shows on the CW because they start with a DC and they're not on other channels like Fox. Okay, we are knee-deep in New York Comic-Con right now, so we pre-recorded this episode to answer some of your questions, so we didn't want to, the week before the DCTV shows come back, we didn't want to leave you in the cold.
We couldn't leave you hanging.
We couldn't, for the DCTV show. So we got some of your comments, some of the best comments from last week, and we're going to answer them right now. Okay. Here we go, Ashley. Mario U says, do you think Melissa Benoist will eventually be Power Girl on Supergirl? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
I would love to see her be Power Girl. I don't know if it was in a video or a podcast, but we actually talked about having Power Girl and Supergirl cross over.
Oh, we did, because she should be from like a different Earth.
Yeah, and we suggested that it be Katie Sackhoff.
Ooh, good choice.
Who just finished a TV show and is totally hireable right now. I would not be against seeing Melissa Benoist do it at all. I think she's great, and I think it would be really fun to see a more mature version of Kara.
Yes, I think so too. It'll be a while. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a while. I think if we see it, we'll see it like in an alternate future kind of a thing or something like that. Because it's too good of a thing to not put Melissa Benoist in that costume and see her in a new and do this thing. Have a future version of it. Yeah, she's like, I'm Power Girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't give Melissa Benoist the boob window. No. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I'm just saying, put her in the better costume.
Do the one from World's Finest, New 52. Give her the one with the P.
I actually think, give her the one from Earth 2 Society, where it's the white Supergirl, Power Girl costume. It's exactly the white Power Girl costume with the cape, but she has the Superman symbol.
Great, do that.
Because there's no reason why she should get rid of it. Yeah, she's House of L.
Go for it, yeah.
All right, Dark Blood Energy says, do you think Lobo will ever be in any of the DC CW shows? Now, we've talked about Lobo before.
I believe you've pitched Lobo for Legends many a time.
And Supergirl. I think he would be perfect for a Supergirl one-off episode. Yeah. Because if we can do Parasite, then we can definitely do Lobo. Because I think you just paint up a dude. You don't CGI Lobo. You get like a big bodybuilder. You get like a John Cena type dude, and you paint him white.
Yeah. But
what do you think?
Sure. I don't care for Lobo.
Do you think we'll ever see him, though?
I think we probably will. I think Danny Trejo would be a great casting choice, even though he's real old now. Because I think he could have that kind of attitude.
Oh, he would be good. Oh, he'd be fine if he's old. It doesn't matter.
Great, because Lobo is ageless, or I don't know anything about Lobo, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Azure Thoughts asks, if Dr. Fate were to appear in the Arrowverse, should he appear in Arrow or Legends of Tomorrow? Very interesting question, Ashley.
Well, he ought to have appeared on Constantine. I think he should appear.
And Constantine's not a DC TV show.
And he
Although
is
it's gonna be on the
CWC. Yeah. So either put him on the Constantine show, or since Constantine showed up on Arrow, Arrow does have a lot of mysticky, magic-y crossover stuff. And Legends seems to be more alien-based stuff, so I would actually put him on Arrow if it was me. How about you?
I think Arrow, because Arrow's already done the magic-y stuff, but I will say I do think it would be easier to bring that character in on Legends of Tomorrow as a one spot.
Yeah, should you put him on the JSA?
Yeah. The Badass Bro asks,
oh my gosh.
Three-way fight, Dinah Drake, Black Siren, Huntress, who wins?
In the Arrowverse, Dinah Drake wins.
Yeah.
For sure. In other versions, maybe not. Yeah, definitely.
I think it's easily Dinah Drake.
Yeah.
No problem. Also, we saw Dinah Drake beat Black Siren in the season finale. Yeah.
I just think that too, because the Huntress, for me, the Arrowverse Huntress is not as badass as some other versions in the comics have been.
No, she's kind of a terrible.
Sorry.
Declan McKinney asks, who do you guys think is under the mask of the Vigilante in Arrow? Now, this is one of the unsolved mysteries of Arrow. I
forgot about that. Season 5.
Of Season 5. We did not find out who Vigilante was because we all thought it was Adrian Chase. Because Adrian Chase is the name of the character in the comic books. Ashley, you've had a couple pretty good predictions about who you think it is.
I'll tell you who I would like it to be, but who I don't think it's going to be.
Okay.
I would like it to be Roy Harper. It's not going to be because Colt Haynes is on another TV show. I would also like it to be Tommy Merlin having been hooked in a Lazarus pit, but he's on another TV show.
Not gonna happen.
So I think neither of them is very likely. I think it's gonna be a character that we meet in the beginning of season 6.
Well, I'm gonna kill your theory right now. Because
that's fine.
Mark Guggenheim has revealed that it is a character we have met before on Arrow.
Oh, well.
So it is at least a face we've seen
Sorry
before.
for not listening to you, Mark Guggenheim.
You know who I think it is? And I don't remember his name because I got this question right off the top right here. I think it's the police captain, the African-American police captain that Oliver talks to.
Oh, I can't remember his name. He's great, though.
He's really good. That's who I think
would like
it is.
it to be him.
Well, because everybody thinks it's going to be Paul, Mr. Terrific's husband.
Or Felicity's ex-fiance.
Or Billy.
Were they
not engaged. They were not engaged. No.
Whatever.
They were not engaged.
I don't
care.
They
did. But you don't think he's dead? You think it's a fake out?
Oh, he's dead. But it's comics. He could be undead.
Okay, sure.
I mean, Thea and Sarah have been undead.
Sure. I don't think it's Paul. I don't think it's Mr. Terrific.
I don't think it is either.
I don't think it's Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
The police captain seems the best to me. I also don't think it's Captain Lance.
Do people think it's Lance?
Some people do. I think eventually Captain Lance is going to go back to the police.
Making Lance a vigilante is a mistake, in my mind.
I agree, too. I agree
He's
as well.
already a cop. He's already being, well, he's not a cop, but, he's super enough. Paul Blackthorne don't need to do anything else.
Another question from Mega Wubba. Do you think the Wave Rider can travel to the multiverse, or through the multiverse, I think is what they want to say, on Legends of Tomorrow?
I do think so, but I think that's probably expensive.
Why?
It's the reason we don't go to Earth 2 or Earth 3 very often, and it's the reason why Supergirl's Earth looks exactly like our Earth, is because Legends is already an expensive enough show having to build standing sets for historical periods, including the future.
Yep.
That I think that doing another version of that on another Earth is a little less likely, except for a crossover event. But I would love to spend more time on the other Earths. I think that's cool.
I think the Wave Rider can travel through the multiverse, but I agree with you. I don't think they'll do that because I think they're saving the multiverse for very special things because
like 4-episode crossover
for
events.
like Earth X, or even like little episodes of the Villain of the Flash, stuff like that,
or season finales.
Yeah, like they can only do it. They can only ring that bell so much, and if they ring that bell too many times, you're gonna have the same problem that DC had pre-1985, where there were so many different versions of these characters that you couldn't keep them straight.
And do you want the Anti-Monitor to come into your TV show and eat all the universes or not?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Well, then watch Green Lantern the Animated Series because the Anti-Monitor appears there.
It does. Haggard for life. I hope Merle Haggard. Asks, with Saturn Girl being cast on Supergirl, which is something that we did not talk about last week, but is a good thing, how do you think they're introducing the Legion of Superheroes, Ashley?
Hopefully not with Mon-El. I'm just excited that we're getting... Pardon me?
I think it's exactly how they're doing it.
Yeah, that's really too bad. I really like Saturn Girl, so I'm super excited by this. I think that it's probably going to be very similar to the way that the Legion was introduced on Smallville. I think we're going to have 3 to 5 Legionnaires coming back to meet Supergirl for her help for a single mission, and then maybe again in a crossover event or a big finale or something like that, we go to their future. But I think unless they spin them off into another show, I think they're going to be relegated to 1 or 2 episode guest stars. I just hope we're gonna be stuck with Mon-El, so I guess Mon-El, Saturn Girl, and Brainiac 5 are the ones that I'm really hoping to see. Do you have any other ideas?
I think you're right. I think you're gonna keep the squad very small. I think Mon-El comes back with someone else. I think with one other person. I'm gonna guess it's Saturn Girl since they cast her.
Yeah.
And they're filming that episode right now along with the crossover. So I'm gonna guess it's Saturn Girl because I'm gonna guess that there's some threat, or maybe since Reign is a world killer like Doomsday, maybe the threat they're coming back to warn Kara about is the death of Supergirl.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And maybe they're trying to rewrite the time stream. Now, I hope they don't do that because then that's very similar to Flash Season 3.
It is, but...
But I don't know. I think you're right. Like, I think we'll keep... I think we'll see a small group as well. I think we'll see Saturn Girl. I think we'll see Lightning Lad. I think we'll see Cosmic Boy, Brainiac 5, and, like, one other person that's...
It better be a girl.
Triplicate Girl. Triplicate Girl. Oh, she'd be fun. That would be a really cool power to show on live action as well.
It would. It'd be expensive.
I just saw our next question. That's really funny. Our final question of the video is, Green Arrow Hunter, should the Green Lantern Corps arrest the Flash and the Legends of Tomorrow for messing up the time stream so much?
Yes.
Yes.
They won't, but they sure should.
They won't, but they really, really, really really should.
But if the Legends kind of get their spit together and they save us from the dinosaur future, maybe it'll be okay.
Sure. I actually have no idea where Legends is going this season.
I don't either, but it's going to be great.
I'm really excited because I enjoyed season 2. So there you go. You know, next week, of course, is where we're going to start getting back into the regular thing of this video. DCTV recap will become Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow because we're going to do a Flash review separate and we're going to do an Arrow review separate.
Yes.
So Arrow will actually air. DCTV recap will stay here on Wednesdays in the morning. And again, it'll be a Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow. And then Arrow is going to stay on Thursdays and become its own thing. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to be back into the thrust of DCTV back in your houses. I'm excited about it. Are you excited about it?
I am very excited about it.
Throw out a crazy prediction about any of the shows, or Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, whatever you want to do. What's a crazy thing that you think we're going to see this season?
I think in the crossover event, you're going to see Felicity get a superhero identity for reals this time.
Not like the weird alternate identity?
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
What, do you have one?
I think Superman's in that crossover.
I don't want that to be true.
I think evil Superman is in that crossover.
Okay, we did talk about it. Evil Superman is a lot. I don't want regular Superman in a crossover ever. But evil Superman?
I think...
Or Overman or Uberman? Or
Overman is his name. I think Overman is in that crossover. I really do. I think that's too good of an idea for them not to do.
Good.
So go down in the comments and tell us which show you're the most excited about and click subscribe.
And why not click on one of the other videos popping up on your screen? And for more exclusive geeky content, go to patreon.com/Jawiin.
We'll see you next week for a Supergirl review and a Legends of Tomorrow review. I can't even say that name. Woo!